I am here, I promise. Hello, hello. I'm running late. I'm running late. Oh. Just had to get the coffee ready. Coffee. Oh. Apologies, everyone. Apologies. What is this? I haven't even put my headphones on. Oh. Running around. Last second. Getting everything ready. We have teammate Tone. Teammate Tone. How you doing there, Tone? You feeling ready for this one? Darren, you had to be here. Apparently I didn't. I was late. Cheese. Time to release the dogs. It's Husky time. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how today goes. If the start of the stream is any indication of the race, I reckon they're probably paralleled. Oh, Darren. 100. Guys. What happened? BI? Adrian Newby, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Reddit is probably an overstatement. What happened this week? I don't know what happened this week, but we went from, I think we were like 87 subs or something like that on Monday when we started. And we got to 100 today. So, thank you all so much. Like, genuinely, it's made my day. It's ridiculous. Caught up to you quite quickly, mate. That's what happens when you take a week off, unfortunately. I don't know what it was, Darren. You took the wrong week off for streaming. We were talking about this yesterday. Like, everyone's just in a really good mood this week. So, I think people are just feeling generous with their subs. I have 20 accounts, the percentage of those are made of cheese. 1/5 cheese. 1/5 cheese is the buttery smooth wizard. Thanks for the congrats. Alright, I've brought a fan in the room today. Let me know if this like blows into the mic and stuff. Because it's quite warm. We're getting to the warmer part of the year. This is if I can turn it on. Oh. There we go, it's on. It's on. We have Huski League today. Brands Hatch, 49 laps. I feel just unbelievably unprepared. Tone, you're in 43 in your first week. Wow. That's amazing. That's incredible. It took me a while to get to 43. We've been going properly. We've been going as a channel, like uploading and stuff since the beginning of the year. So it's taken us 3 months, 3 full months to get to 100, roughly. I'm your biggest fan. Sorry, that was so corny. Was it corny? It was a bit cheesy. It's a bit cheesy, wasn't it? Oh, I love it. We need that. We need those gift cards. Cheese. We can sell them. Yeah, this race, Tone, I'm glad you're unprepared. You're probably still more prepared than I am, just generally as a racer. I've never raced around this track, so it's going to be interesting. We've got... Who have we got racing today? Who's our third? Is it Druid? Druid's racing? I think we're the 3. But we've got Brands Hatch, 49 laps, Grand Prix circuit. Wing it. We're gonna wing it. I'm waiting for. Have we got the lobby yet? Is it open? Lobby's open by the looks of things, I think. All right, let's sort this out. Let's put in the lobby. Let's go to the lobby and show everyone what we're not made of. Has anyone done any big racing here? Brands Hatch? Anyone got any advice for Brands Hatch? I'm slightly terrified because I've done a bit of running just to practice, and it's not an easy one, is it? Like, it's a short track, but it feels short anyway. And there's not a lot of corners, but there's a lot of areas for mistakes, and you just Spin and spin and spin. Still can't believe how I made a Lando Norris at Ferrari on the last race. Figured out the stream and didn't coast at all. It was an impressive finish. We tried to give you the strategy, Darren, and you decided to not listen. But you know, you still made it work. You still made it work. Lots of coasting on this track, it seems. Brands is easy compared to other tracks. Last bend, right-hander is tricky. See, I think the first corner's weird. Like, I find it so odd. Because it's like... the way that the track goes, it feels like you're not going to make the corner, and then the track sort of like grabs you and brings you back in. I don't know how to explain it. It's a weird... the undulation in turn 1... it throws me off. Okay, let's put this ID in. Nope. There we go. We're in. Race for real. Why they make it sound so serious? It's only a league. You know what I mean, Darren? Right, that turn 1. It's so weird. People are out on track. Okay, I'm thinking we're gonna go straight to getting out on track. By the way, I can see on the thing my mic keeps clipping at the top. Does it sound like I'm screaming at you all? Let me know. But we've got a trusty seedless. These are white seedless. Could have had the grapes because this is normally dinner time, but apparently we're racing instead. Let's go. Stream Deck. Who needs a real Stream Deck? Just put it on your phone. Wow. And we'll go to this one. As I say that, it doesn't work, does it? Why are you being like that? You shut me up, Stream Deck. Phone Stream Deck. Should have changed it for Maltesers. I would have loved Maltesers, but if I ever want my pedals in my wheel, gotta start losing that weight. The thing that I'm being very bad about, actively moving towards. All right, that's not working for some reason, so we will just do it manually. Here we go. Pavarotti volume levels. Dogs. Did it flash up with the dog? I think Doug's might have been subscriber 99. So what I've learned about this, like, where is it all the way over there? The subscribe, the little events thing. Because I'm trying to understand how this works, right? It's supposed to show people when they subscribe in that. But I think if you have like your settings to private, then I don't know that you subscribe to me, but the number goes up and then it doesn't show on here. So I don't know, it's weird. It's weird. We're learning as we go. Alright, let's make sure I'm in the right car. Let's do a bit of medium. No, a bit of soft. We'll do a bit of soft tyre running. Because we are going to have to qualify. Was there a Dugs in the chat, or are you just reading it off the thing? Because if I've missed that on the chat, I'm sorry, Dugs. But I don't see a Dugs in my chat. Oh, I just see... oh, the wizard bot. That's why. I get it. Dugs, welcome. Front Herman, Max Verstappen. Thanks for the good lucks. Top Gear, he's in. I appreciate you. Appreciate you for coming along. Even if you can't stay. Tone, that's the... oh, you're in the 991. Look at us. Porsche Bros. Porsche Bros. Wizbot. Whizbot. What are you doing, Whizbot? Oh, I'll tell you what as well. Alright, this is really loud in my ears. Let me tone down the old volume. That's better. It's going to be interesting to do pitting, because I think I've done the pits once, like come into the pits, and it's not a straightforward one from what I can see. I'm definitely going to learn a lot, I think, very early on. If I can stay on the track and stay near any other cars, I'm going to learn lines. Because I've just been sort of making them up by myself in my practicing. I have no idea what the right lines are. I have no idea what a good time is. What gears I need to be in. Just making it up. Yeah, Darren, 49 laps. It's going to be I imagine, same amount of time as last race. Like, it's about 10 seconds quicker the lap than the last track, than Kyoto. But it feels so much shorter. Oh, and it's not how you take that turn. Anyone else coming? Tom, how's it going? He's in on the mobile, dropping a like. Everyone say hello and bye to Tom. Thank you so much for stopping by, fella. We're gonna sync up sometime. Maybe what we need to do is a joint stream. If you caught that on the track map, someone else just did the exact same thing I did. Druid! We are starting at the top of the hour, so 15 minutes. I believe. Supposed to be. We'll see how it actually goes. I think last time we started a little bit late, but I think it's 8 p.m. CEST. Oh, Darren, you've been roped in. Are you the only person in your team? Because you had to jump in last minute as well. Like, this corner, so weird. So weird. I don't know another corner like it. Or too early again. See, this is what I need to figure out how to drive this track. Oh. Last time you were very ready by the actual race, right? But weren't you, like, you weren't signed up originally, were you? And then you started prepping. Is that right? Have I got that right? Maybe I got my wires crossed. Alright, let's... I'm gonna ignore you lot for roughly 3 minutes. Let's see if I can get round. Let me make sure no one's going. Alright, no one's on fast lap. We're not in anyone's way. See if we can actually put a time in. Ryan's out on the hards. I have a sneaky suspicion I'm not going to be touching the hards today. Druid's in the lobby. Oh! Oh, France Herman's in your team, is he? Ooh. And keep it going. Ah, this is not how you start a lap, is it? Alright, no one's anywhere near, are they? This is how I envision this race going today. Husky. That was close. Could have been a lot worse. Bit of dirty tyres starter lap never hurt anyone. Alright. Not ideal lines so far. But also could be a lot worse, I guess. One minute 49. Gotta love that as the fastest lap. Alright, one more corner and we've actually survived a lap. Oh, too early. Way too early. 20, what's going to be a 26? Okay. We've survived. We've survived a lap. Bailey! Thank you so much. If anyone doesn't know, our very own Bailey, our now very own Bailey, was at 100 sub. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So how are we feeling about this race? Now you've actually seen me take to the track. Is everyone about as confident as I am? Cheers. I think last time out we qualified P4? Qualified out P4, finished P2 somehow. This time, I'm not going to be surprised from at the back of the grid. In fact, I think I will be surprised if I set a qualifying lap. If I actually make it around. We'll go again. We'll see. We'll see if we can do a little bit quicker. Oh, it's already getting darker as well. Alright, I need a counter how many times I'm going to do that on the actual race. If it's a one lapper PT. Let's see. I'm going to park up until people get by. 4 people coming. I think even if it was a one-lapper, P2 would be impressive at this rate. Good thing is when we get into the actual race, I'm not going to be driving in anger. I'm just going to be trying to survive. Handbrake. Where's the handbrake on this thing? There we go. Alright, is that everyone gone by? Now this is why I call an outlap. So Darren, this is going to be your first race of the week. Are you practicing? Or are you going out absolutely cold? Oh, I'm not paying attention. I'm looking at people's times. Oh, yeah, I'm definitely qualifying last. How do you take that last corner? Cheese, you were saying it's a tricky one. What have you learned? Not gonna lie, that kind of threw me off a little bit. They were sat right on the line I wanted to take. And the fan of getting hot already. Yeah, I had mine going straight away because I knew. Especially like, I feel like it's one of those things as well. When you're racing, the less confident you are, the hotter you get. A lot of the corners I'm nowhere near the inside curve. That's mostly because I've got no muscle memory built up of this track yet, so I don't actually know where the curves are until I'm at them, and then it's too late. Like this corner, I feel like that's got to be such a late entry, that corner. Alright, let's go in and come back out. Yeah, hopefully as the race goes on, we'll figure out actual racing lines and get a bit more competent. Darren, 124.8, but wasn't it? It was hards though, wasn't it? When it was daily B. So your hard tyre time is quicker than my soft tyre time. Druid, 125.0. So I did some laps earlier in the week, like about 10 laps, and I got a 124.1. But I have no idea how, because I haven't got anywhere near that since. You actually care about the results and no stream. What are you trying to say, Tone? Darren, no worries, fella. Go do what you have to do. You're stepping up for your team. You're doing the right thing. I have a feel. I see a lot of people, like on the track map, quitting and coming back. I need to slow out this volume again. It's still too high. That's better. So I have a feeling there's a lot of people spinning off. You can go ahead. Are they pulling back for a reason? I was letting them go by. Go by, my friend. Go by. Bop is just brake balance, right? And I think it was the same. Daily race is always just brake balance. Oh, so I read that wrong. I was bop on. Yeah. Sorry, I read that completely wrong. Like that corner, I need to figure out where to brake. Because I'm clearly braking too late. Oh, do you know something else I've learned as well recently? Well, I say recently, literally today. This would have been Laguna Seca, which was however long ago it was. I was asking in the chat about my braking. Does it look like I'm braking fully? And I've basically learned today that I'm not braking properly. I'm braking very soft. So I'm getting to full power on the brake, but I'm not getting there quickly. Which is why my fastest laps aren't as fast as others. But my racing laps are alright. Because in a race, you don't want to be slamming on the brakes. But in fast laps, definitely want to be giving it some. Oh, you love league racing, Bailey. This is my first ever league that I've competed in. This is my second race for our team. It's quite fun, gotta say. Wow. Balkan, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Alright, let's try settle up. Let's try yet again. I've just no idea on these corners. Haha, 19 seconds quicker. Yeah, I have no idea how to say that corner. It's a race of learning, this. A race of learning. That was not pretty. I think we're a little bit quicker. Still in the 25s though, which is not going to be enough really. Way too early on the throttle there. Way too early. Sorry, I'm just going to catch up. Go rough! Balkan. Keep bringing that energy. I love that energy. We need that. We need that today, especially. Got a stamp on that bad boy. You're right, Cheese. I did a couple of laps. It was for the time trial around Trial Mountain Reverse in the safety car, and it unlocked time for me for sure. So if I can work on that now. Oh, maybe I'll gain like a second per lap. Who knows? Maybe. Is rain possible? I don't think so. I think we've got cloudy and like different variances of sun. I don't remember seeing anything about rain, but if it rains, just anyone? Anyone want to take over? Nah, if it rains, it'll be interesting. Always seen the league races recently. It's quite tempting. Top Gear, mate. Do it. I'm pretty sure the teams in our league have some space. Bailey, only A plus an A drivers. Ooh, bit above me then. Bit above. What's it like being so fast? I can't wait. One day I'll be that fast. Both for one long endurance races, so much better than dailies. Oh, yeah. I'm not gonna lie. These races they're quite interesting. Are we getting started? What's happening? I'm so lost. I think we're getting started. Qualifying will begin in 1 second. The league races are fun. It's different to dailies for sure. I think the lobbies are more. They're more. I've only done one race, so more polite, I'd say. Dailies, not always the most polite. Druid, what did you get? What was your time? I see like 4 cars or something all in the same spot on the track. Let's go team! Salty Dan, welcome in. We'll see how it goes. Representing. Alright, might go out. Might actually go and set that. Cleaner racing for sure. I've seen some people have like a couple of situations, but for the most part, it seems to be. Let me try this. I think I tried this a bit earlier. It seems to be a lot cleaner. Yeah, I'm not sure if there are spots, but I think he said... in my notifications, I think I saw something about... there might be something. Because I think some people, like, drop out, don't they? Now we've actually got started. I tell you what, I think this brake balance change is actually making this nicer to drive. Alright. Not the way I wanted to go into my hot lap, but you know, is what it is. Alright, let's see if we can actually set a lap. Not the best of starts. Oh, just brutal. Just brutal. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to reset and go again. Oh. This is going to be an interesting race, everyone. I'm just looking to see on the track map to see where everyone is. I think I'll be good to go without getting anyone's way. Alright. It's a better setup this time, at least. Only if I knew how to take the last corner, it'd probably help a lot. I guess technically we've set a time now. Oh, way too wide. This is not going to plan, is it? Oh. Okay, I'm gonna need the energy of everyone here. Let's try again. Let's try again. Let these people go by. No idea if they're on fast lap. Oh, what the? I guess I parked too long in the pits. I'm leaving it to the last second here, aren't I? To actually settle that. I got 5 minutes. I'd love to say that I was just bluffing this whole time and I'm about to go set the fastest lap, but I don't think that's going to be happening. Yeah, it's a weird respawn, that, isn't it? To bring you onto the track. And, like, in the way of other cars. Alright. 10th time's the charm. Maybe by the end of this race, I'll figure out how to take that corner. And that corner. I just... Maybe also this corner? If we can just get a time on the boards, I'll take it. Whoa. Throw it in. Tried to downshift. I missed it a little bit there. My gosh. Alright, so I think we've learned this is not my best track. That's not how you do that, is it? Oh, I'm halfway through this cheese. Cheese Piece Poems, first edition, coming 2026. Okay, this is... We've set a time. Let's just keep it that simple. It's not been pretty, but it's a time. And that'll do it. Oh. See, and this is why I stream races like this, because I think we're going to have fun in the chat. At least. There's no way that's actually a P5. Like, that people will... Was that that wasn't a legitimate P5, was it? People will beat that. People are gonna get in the 124s for sure. T1 is quick brake and lift off coast, and then you can power down the corner and go, go, go. I want to say I'm going to take that advice, Dan. I feel like it's going to take a while for my brain to connect to my body and figure out how to do it. I was better at it earlier in the week. I'm not sure what's happened, but it genuinely feels like I've forgotten how to drive this track. As I said, I wasn't the most experienced to start with, but it's gotten worse. 2 minutes 45 remaining. Have they extended? No, they haven't. I was going to say. P5. Yeah, watch that go down. Surely it's going to plummet. Look at Tone representing. Go on, Tone. Porsche. Alpha. Porsche. BMW. Peugeot. It will. Dan, you know what? You've put that so perfectly. It's... Sometimes when you're watching someone drive or you're watching what it should be, it's so obvious and you know what it looks like and your body just can't do it. And then you do it one time and you're like, oh, yeah, obviously it was that. Obviously it was that. It felt good. Testing. 1 2 1 2. Can you hear me? I've not gone mute, have I? Druid? Take care of that position, you'll be fine. You can become the biggest block ever. Well, we've gotten to 6 now. I'm still expecting that to drop. Need for Speed Carbon. Oh, the last... So before I played this, I bought the wheel, but I hadn't bought the game yet. I downloaded because it was like £3 or something. It was a Need for Speed something. And that was the first one I'd played since Need for Speed Street 2 or whatever it was. I can read your message now, Druid. Were you in the chat? Did I miss some? I didn't see any others. Were they on the race chat? Only if I could actually do a bit of Pavarotti. That'd be quality. I do not have that much control over the vocal cords. Final corner looks left. There is a path before the corner. Aim for that and slam it into the opposite apex. Foot down into the corner will set you up nicely. Ooh. Oh, Tone! Tone, you're in front row. Jared, have I been missing you? I'm so sorry. I apologise. That's rude of me. That's very rude of me. I tried to keep up with chat. I'm not the best at it. I'm not going to lie. I try. I'm doing my best. I think it was probably when I was trying to actually set a lap. which, yeah, it happened. Save tyres. That's a good point. Probably want to put some tyres on, don't I? No, don't want to change car. Let's go mediums. Let's go mediums. Oh, I think I did that in time. Oh, there was something they wanted me to do last time, wasn't there? Delete temporary data. I hope they don't kick me out. Enter! Wait, let me just double check my tyres one more time. Don't change car. Glad I did that. I got you, Dan. So, little path on the left. Slam it into the opposite apex. Foot down into the corner. I think what's going to happen is I'm going to get round to that part of the track and I'm going to have forgotten. I'll see it. No, I'll see it. I'm going to see it. I'm going to see it. Good luck, Tone. Good luck, Druid. Salty and the popcorns representing. We got this. I'm confident. I'm confident in us. They need to switch me and Craft? Craft? It's Craft, isn't it? Because I'm pretty sure they qualified ahead of me. Good luck, everyone. Is there a Let's Have Fun? They need to add Let's Have Fun if it's not here. They have a That Was Fun. Just good luck. Yeah, I think it looks like. All right, they've sorted it out now, Tone. You're back in front row. Appreciate the good lucks. Let's do this. They need to add I'm gonna punt you one. Dan, we needed you yesterday. We needed the bodyguard for sure. There was not for us, but it was Mad Max out there. It was ridiculous. I posted a short today of a pair of drivers from yesterday's race. Have a look. They were going at each other. Is this working now? No. Silly mobile app Stream Deck. No, no one was talking to you, Siri. Feels like the longest wait of my life, this. Appreciate you, Cheese. Adrian Newbie. Safe bus journey. Yeah, this wait feels like the old pit stop on Daily C this week. P6, third row. Only if I had a Ferrari turbo. Reckon it could be in P1 by the first corner. You know something I forget to do as well? I forgot to practice my grid starts. Let's see if I can see what tyres. We've got some soft runners out the gate. A hard runner. Oh, I wouldn't be putting hards on in this track. I did one tyre test where I went for... Oh, wrong button. I just ran mediums for like 20 laps quite comfortably. And then did softs for 9. I was like, perfect. 2 20-lap stints on mediums, 9-lap stint on softs, we're good to go. No hards. But yeah, I'm not... The grid start is not definitely not a strength of mine, so we'll see how that goes. Let's go. Ooh. No, one. That was about as bad as it could have gone. Tone, go, 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 go. I'm gonna push you. Go. You're our best hope. You're our best hope. This has been probably about as bad of a start as I could have had. But, good thing is, I've got it out of the way now. Got it out of my system. Right, can someone check on Tone? Is he representing out there in front? I hope that was alright. Let me know if I need to give anything back, by the way, because I don't want to cause anyone any issues. Let's go, Druid. Have I not got a penalty for the false start? I'm so confused. I thought I did. That's the first challenge. Let's go, Druid. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. See, this is another element as well that I'm not used to. Is racing in a team. Like, I'm not going to do anything to compromise their race. I did not like having a car on the inside there. Oh, this is... I'll tell you what, I wouldn't have mind having some experience racing here, because this is a weird track to race on. Alright. This is... Yeah, it's very different following cars. Sighting my lines and my braking points. Oh, that's not how it's done. I promise things are going to get better. I do. That start escalating quickly. Alright, I need to get back into P10 at least, because they're on hards. There's that path on the left. But I guess... Alright. Path on the left. Brake at the path. Swing at the same time. Oh, I thought I was safe. I thought I was safe. We're getting them out early, everyone. We're getting them out early. Question is, what's this, lap 3? Can we do a lap without an incident? We managed last race. That's a cone from me. Let me knock it off. Did I get it off the track? I think I did. I think I pushed it off. We managed the last race not to have any incidents. Stayed on the track the whole time. And I think we're doing the complete opposite this race. Oh. Whoa. Alright, let's settle down a little bit. Try and... Second through the last one. Down in second. Swing it. It's races like this that remind me how far away I am from being like an A-class driver. Oh, too early. Too early. I need to sort out that brake pedal as well. Actually hitting it. I'm also missing my downshifts, which is not great. Yeah, I was trying to do the path thing there. It didn't didn't go too well. Doug's, welcome in. You've picked an interesting one to come in for the first time, but I appreciate you joining. This is almost an experiment on my end, this race. Oh. Did I brake too early for you? Baloo? Treat yourself to a direct drive wheel. I mean, I'm not allowed to have one. Not yet. I've got a deal on with the missus. I've got to lose some weight before I've earned the right. I will say, by the way, she didn't put that on me. I put that on myself and just told her to hold me accountable. So the rule was we could win the lottery tomorrow. If I haven't lost the weight, I don't get the wheel. But the G923, not bad. It does the trick. Yeah, I get you, Dan. We'll get there. We'll get there. How much weight do I want to lose? I'm now down to needing to lose about... So I do pounds because it makes me feel better. Because you lose them quicker than kilos. Ooh, but I need to lose about 10 pounds. So nearly 5 kilos. How much do I weigh now? 235. So, what's been quite... What's the word? What's the word I want to use here? Discouraging? Is that the word? Rory always talks about he's trying to lose, you know, he wants to lose a bit of weight and he's fat. Me and Rory are the same height, and I weigh, I want to say, 15 kilos more than him or something stupid. And I didn't feel that bad about myself until he said that, so... If I'm a bit slow on chat as well, I will get there. This is not the easiest track to learn/drive while reading a chat. G923, in my book, is a good wheel. I think it gets too much of a bad rap. I mean, don't get me wrong, I wouldn't mind something better, but no complaints. You were more consistent when you upgraded. What did you... I think you said, were you on the G29? What did you upgrade to? World records then? Yeah, I've heard you talking about you were on the rally before Gran Turismo. Do you still do rally? I think there's a thing to be said as well, like, for these... Like, I do think I would be better on a better wheel because I'm not the best driver. But I think once you've mastered the skills, then you can be quick on any wheel. It's just... I think it's easier to master the skills on better equipment. Maybe that's just me. But I think that translates to a lot of things. Like... You just have more tools at your disposal to understand. So like the feedback side of things, it's a lot harder to know what you're paying attention to on something like this. If you're not trained to know how to read what the feedback's trying to tell you. $106 kg. Does that shock you, Dan? Is that shock you in which way? Am I heavier or lighter than you thought? Oh no, Druid, you're in front of me. What happened? You weren't in front of me before. Top Gear, eat like Henry the Hoover. Thing is, I used to be a basketball player, like back in the day. So like, being in shape was really easy. But I've had a sweet tooth my whole life. So once I stopped playing basketball, it just became a lot easier for things like the sweet tooth to take me out. Oh, how I wish I liked savoury stuff. Is that someone already pit? Oh yeah, some people started on softs, didn't they? Oh. Oh yeah, this is one of those... If you get on the grass, it sucks you out. You're 104 and massive belly. So, first of all, you can't see my belly, so who knows if it's massive. Also, how tall are you, Dan? Because I'm quite a tall chap. I'm... Probably a bad time to read that. I'm 6'5". Technically 6'4 3/4, but I just round up because it's easier. I think one of my favourite things is when I'm in person with someone, they're like, how tall are you? And I'm like, 6'5". And they go, no you're not, you're 6'4". I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. $5'10", Dan. See, that's where the difference comes in. But I was, a couple of years ago, I was 125 kg. Oh, that was a rough time in my life. So I'm on the way down, but I've stagnated for a while now. So I need to sort it out. Thing is, with my little boy now as well, like this summer, I'm so excited for the summer because he's a toddler. So you don't get many summers of them being a toddler, and I want to run around with him and like do stuff. And I know if I did that now, I'd just be exhausted. So I need to sort it out. You're doing rally for fun? I took it way, way, way too serious. I was trying to get the perfect sector and if not, instant restart. Oh, I feel you. I mean, I doubt I've gone anywhere near to the depths that you have, but it's easily done. It's so easily done to get sucked in to just trying to improve that last 10th. Not me on this track, mind you. I think I'll be glad to see the back of this track after this race. Or who knows? By the time we get to lap 49, maybe I'll love it. Oh, U62 Top Gear. Or were you doing some crazy maths based on the weight? Love Kitty, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining. We are having more of a chat than a race, I think. You were 121, Dan. It's so easy to just have things go up. Like, when I was at 125, it hit me hard. Because I didn't realise. I had no idea, and I look back at pictures now of when I was that weight. And I'm just like, how did I look in the mirror and not understand what was happening? I appreciate that, Love Key. That's what we try and do here. Just have a good time. Like, don't get me wrong. I wish I was an alien, but I'm not. So, this would be, for me, significantly more boring by myself. Just want to hang out with you all. I need to figure out, Dan, next time we do track selection, make sure I practice. This is interesting to say the least. And you'd think on such a short track I'd pick it up by now, but I feel like I'm getting worse, if anything. 6'2", however, struggling with gaining weight. So, Top Gear, I had that problem earlier in my life. So when I played basketball, I was pounds, 170 pounds. And then I got into fitness, like I did strength conditioning, and did some bodybuilding, and gaining weight was the hardest thing in the world for me. I struggled to get past 200 pounds for a very long time. And then once I did, it was easy from there. Well, not easy. Then 215 was hard, but once I got to 215, then it was easy to gain weight. But yeah, I was an absolute twig for most of my life. which is why the 125 kilos is still like a shock to think that I ever got to that weight. Did Mrs. keep saying, "You're looking fine, you're handsome," and all the time, like mine did, and before I knew it, boom, I put on 5 stone. I mean, it didn't hurt that my missus is an amazing cook, and she likes being in the kitchen. So, like, oh, it's just easy to keep eating the food. She was very, very supportive in my self-esteem, much like yours. I'll put it that way. I think that's the nicer way to say it, right? But damn, that just shows they love us for who we are, not for the way we look. Yeah, tyres. I'm not sure why someone ran hards. They mustn't have done any testing. I think I'm getting worse at the first turn on every lap. Oh, drift. Doing a bit of rally for Dan there. Who's at a spin? Hopefully that's not Druid. Is ghosting not on? My bad. I fully thought they were going to ghost then. I probably should have checked that. If anyone knows Blue, tell him I said sorry about that. Yeah, I was making good progress with the gym, but then my knee said no and discombobulated. Oh, tell me it's not like an ACL or anything like that. Hyperextension, maybe? I thought I was doing just enough to hold on to that. It's your feet are then like mine, but they won't admit it. Yeah, the feeders are the best though. I'd rather have a feeder with delicious food than a non-feeder with horrible food. Imagine that life. Oh. I'll take it all day. Yeah, Top Gear. Injuries are the worst, especially something like a knee. Like when you're getting into... If you're getting into a situation where, like, so I used to, as I said, like, do bodybuilding stuff and that, so, like, squatting. I loved it. I love putting weight on the bar. And you get a knee injury, it just kills it. Because you've got to psych yourself up to enjoy that kind of stuff to start with. But I need to get into the gym. I'll tell you what, being a content creator has dramatically ruined my ability to get towards the gym. It just takes all my time. I love it, but I need to figure out balance. Balance is not my strength. I'm a all in or all out kind of person. What do I keep doing into that first turn that's making it worse? Was I just lucky earlier in the race with grip? I think this is where, when you rate, like Kyoto for me, was a track, not that I'm massively familiar with, but like, I feel very comfortable on. And I guess I was racing more on muscle memory than paying attention and focus. Whereas this, I've got no muscle memory to rely on. Turismo and treadmill. Andy was telling me that I need to take a leaf out of your book for that, because he knows about the weight challenge. And the only problem I have, well, I've not actually seen yours. Let me know how you do it, because I have a treadmill at home, but it's in literally the opposite end of the house to any of this stuff. So I have to do it completely separately at the moment. Oh, meniscus tear. Partial locking sensation, yeah. Oh. I'm sorry to hear that, man. What I will say is good is there's been quite a lot of advancements in repairing things like meniscus tears lately. So I think people are having much better recoveries from them. But yeah, playing basketball, lots of people had meniscus tears, ACLs, meniscus tears. Oh. Luckily, I never had any of those, but I separated both my shoulders a number of times. So I live with that, which is always fun. When have you got the MRI? Is it anytime soon? Are you doing it on NHS or private as well? Because that can make a difference. To do a quali lap, then after every race, instead of doing a quali lap, you jump on the treadmill. Oh. Hit half a K, then it's roughly 1 minute left before the race starts. That's pretty smart. See, because your treadmill's right next to your setup, isn't it? So you can get on, you keep the string going. That's quite smart. It would take me the amount of time between a race just to get to my treadmill and back. That's quite cool, I like that. Very hit and miss with that corner. You do it till you hit 2k. What I'm good at is, once I start something, I sort of see it through. So like, I'll do the most random things. So when I was 125, it was March, and I was like, this is bad. Looked at my phone, it has like the step count, right? And I looked back for the last year, I was like, I've not done 10,000 steps one time in the last 12 months. And I was doing at that point like 200 steps in a day. So I set myself, alright, I'm going to do 10,000 a day for the month of March. And I did it quite comfortably, and I finished it off with a half marathon on the treadmill, just walking. And I was at my local gym at that time, so I was just on the treadmill at my local gym for like 4 hours. So I'm good at that, like I can lock in, all in. But what I'm not good at is like, oh, work out 3 times a week. But I don't know why, but my brain just can't handle that. It needs something every day, or not at all. Yours is foldable. Yeah, as I say, I've seen it next to the treadmill, so I can see. That's a good setup you got there. That was the other thing, because of my height and like stride length. When we got a treadmill, we couldn't get like one of the fold-up ones because I wouldn't be able to walk on it. My legs are too long. Let's come in the pits. Or, I don't know if I save that, or if that's going to be a penalty. Do another set of mediums. Oh, I didn't. I needed to refuel. That was dumb. Alright, we're going to have to do an early pit stop, annoyingly. I was so in the habit of daily race not refueling, I completely forgot I needed to refuel. Oh. Broke your foot a couple of times. But happy to say that meniscus tears felt so much worse. Oh. 18th of June. My friend, I hope that time feels like it flies by. I'm sure it will. 18th of June will come around before you know it. Of course. I think I'm going to come in now to refuel, because I'm going to need to anyway. Oh. From bad to worse. Alright, let's just gently get back on the track. Yeah, let me know how Chaos is doing. I think they're having a better time of it than I am. Oh. Yeah, I should have practiced. Oh, I meant to click don't change. I tried. I tried. We'll do 19 more laps, and then we'll go to softs to the end. I'm sorry for the racing, everyone. This has not been pretty. I see Tones in P1 though. Oh, so that's a much wider entry. Okay. This is what I need. I need to be actually behind cars so I can see what good racing lines are. Oh, that's great. This community does do wonders for your spirit. I'll tell you that much. I can't explain how much happier I am as a person since being in this community. Alright. I need to let them by at some point. Such a weird corner. Oh, way too early onto first. They'd never let me drive a real car. I'd absolutely destroy the gearbox. Got like a permanent blue flag going on here. Ooh. Missed that brake mark completely. Tones in. Alright, I've got to find the right place to let them by as well. I don't want to be slowing them down at all. I think they're going to be close enough, hopefully, down this little straight. Man, if you want to stream, as long as you have the equipment and the time, and by equipment, you don't need a lot, I just mean, like, literally you have the facility to do it. Do it. The sooner you start, the better. Honestly. It's been game-changing for me. Just, it makes, for me, it makes racing so much more fun. Having you all here. Like, imagine I was doing this race right now and I was by myself. I could definitely, I wouldn't quit, because I don't quit. But like, the thought would, it might cross my mind. It doesn't when I'm streaming at all. And you don't have to worry about no one watching as well, because if you go back and look at my first streams, no one was watching. I was by myself for hours. I actually had a really lovely moment. One of my first streams, I was by myself, and Sparks jumped in and was just chatting to me for a while. Absolutely lovely guy. But like that kind of thing as well, it just shows you the community side of it, and that people will support you. But day has just been ruined. What's happened? Because you're racing. Oh no! Durham! Durham, mate! So you had an accident as in while you're setting it up, or you had an accident as in it's just giving up the ghost for no reason? I've had this blue flag for a while now. Pretty much since I came out of the pits. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, when I was using my foldable, I had accidents too. It's just the G923 I think is built to be abused. Totally your fault. Can you still get it sorted under warranty though? And have you got someone who can step in for you in the race? I know obviously it's not the most important thing, but just so you don't have to stress about that as captain. Oh. Yeah, Top Gear. Sparks is a top man. But I think it's most of the people, right? Most of the people in this community, most people who stream, all these kinds of things. Everyone's great personalities. That's why I see a lot of content creators who are small channel sizes like mine, and I love jumping in and supporting them because they're all great people. Go, 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 go. Not sure what they'll say this time. Is it obvious that you did it? I mean, you've admitted it. I'll delete my stream if we need to get rid of the evidence. Oh, there's a small dent on the wheel. Ooh. I mean, it doesn't hurt to try, right? I'm not gonna lie, I'm not 100% sure how I'm P10 and not dead last. I've had to pit twice. I've not had to. I put myself in a situation to pit twice. If it makes you feel better, Darren, I did something worse than you did last race. I just forgot to put fuel in altogether. So I had to do back-to-back pits. So, we got Druid and P7. And I think Tone must be in like P4. Right now I'm just thinking about... Oh, what's happened in front? Oh, that's why I'm in P10. That's P11. They must be having a nightmare. Another month having to be off the grid. If you can, I don't know if it's in your budget. If it's not, absolutely fair enough. Just see if you can pick up a cheapie, second hand. See what it's listed for and just offer a lot less and see if someone will take it. Look for one that's been listed for a long time. And then you can always have it as a spare that's ready to go. Again, it's not the cheapest solution, but if you can swing it. No budget really, yeah, I get that. That's life though, isn't it, mate? Unfortunately, that's life. It'd be amazing if everything went how we wanted it to all the time. But as you said, maybe it's just a sign. Maybe you weren't meant to race today. You were having a week off as it was. This wasn't planned. No worries, Darren. Bring it. Bring it to us. We're a community, as Top Gear was saying. If you can't vent to us about who else is going to understand you venting about this more than we are. Not everything goes right all the time, you know? Look at my race. Look at it. The way I see it, Darren, you've just won yourself more time with your wife this evening. If there's ever a silver lining, I think that's it. That one was for Dan. Oh! I just realised I'm last on track now because everyone behind me has quit. Well... that's fun. Don't worry, I'm not quitting. It doesn't matter that I'm 20 seconds back now. Pit stops have played out a little bit. Because I was over a minute behind. Oh, and that's how we get back to a minute behind. Alright, there's people coming, right? Although, no, there's no one coming. Alright. Druid's up into P6. That's what I'm talking about. My team is representing today. I'm not, but the team is. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, well said, Top Gear, mate. It's true. As I was saying, there's no one's going to understand you better than we are, so... bring it in. Bring it in. I'll give you a hug. Anything we can do to support as well, always, man. You have to live vicariously through us for a little bit. Oh, we're on lap 32. 8 more. We'll go on to the softs for the last bit. Drones. The legend themselves. How you doing, drones? Welcome in. Okay, my right foot is starting to cramp up now. So, throttle application might get a little bit funky. If you notice anything weird going on, it's probably that. Is anyone in the chat, would you consider yourselves a Brands Hatch specialist? I can't talk. A Brands Hatch specialist. That's a bit of a tongue twister, that. Anyone who feels like, yeah, I'd be winning this race. Or better yet, let me know. What would be your perfect combo, do you think, for a race? So, like, what classification of car and what track? Because I think I got lucky. I think that the last league race was probably my best combo. Actually, Group 4 around Kyoto is probably my best combo. Love Brands, but ain't no specialist. I will say, obviously this is not going amazingly, but I do like it more than I did at the start. It feels like if I could get it right, this would be quite a fun track. I've been saying that about every track lately, but I think that's just because I enjoy driving. But there used to be tracks that I didn't like, that I'd be like, oh, I'm glad to see the back of it. But I'm finding that less and less now, even if I'm not good at them. Chaos is doing great. Last pit to the end. Oh, nice. Nice. I mean, I'm still going to pit for the third time, annoyingly. Obviously, I'm behind, but I'm going to guess there's other people also who need to pit. Yeah, I saw it was up in P6 before the last pit stop as well. Tone in P3 right now. Team's representing. We might actually bag some points this week. Not from me, but from the others. Drones on the short course. Run it a million times for a lead pencil event. Ah! Not this course though. Ooh, too wide. Have I now got a blue flag? I'm a bit confused. It seems like there's a car quite close to the back of me. And I'm the last on track, so... Group 3, Nord and reverse. Oh, so you were... Yeah, you were loving that week, weren't you, Top Gear? I remember you saying. I quite enjoyed that, I'm not going to lie. It was one that I thought I was going to really suffer at. But actually, I had quite a lot of fun. Every point counts. Yeah. I got the points last race. That was my peace offering for what I knew was going to be a rough performance this time out. Maybe next time I'll have a better run of it. But I'm not costing the team point. I don't know what, if there's like problem, if we lose points for quitting, but people behind me quit, so at least I've not done that. What are my favourite and or best tracks? So Kyoto is up there for me. I'd say that's up there as best. I don't know about favourite. I quite like it, but it's not... Like, there's a feeling about this track that is something I do like in tracks. So like, Laguna Seca I quite like. Bathurst I like, but I'm not good at. I wish I was good at it. But I like the tracks that feel a bit more like a roller coaster. This has a bit of that feel because of the undulation. It's just a bit... It's a bit short, this one, in the way it feels. Like there's not enough corners. But yeah, I like Bathurst, Laguna Seca. There's been a couple recently that I've had to sort of learn that I've quite enjoyed. Alright, I need to let this person go. There was another one recently, I can't remember what. Nord. I mean, who doesn't love Nord? Go on. Oh, it's Tone! Go on, Tone. Everyone give Tone all the positive energy. They're leading the front for the team. Darren, I appreciate you, mate. Appreciate you for stopping by. Feel free to hit me up in the DMs and vent some more. I'm here for you, fella. Say hello to the missus. What are we on? 37. Ooh. Oh, I'm getting lapped again. Alright, let me move out of the way. I don't know if there was a blue flag for P... Aww, that's a shame. For P4, but I didn't see anything. No. Oh yeah, no, people have gone by. Sorry, I was just checking. I was a bit I confused myself there. I was just making sure I didn't back out into anyone. I have got someone coming though. So I'll pull off up here, letting them go. I'm not really racing anyone, so I'm not worried about losing time. I'm now just finishing out for my own ego? No, that's the wrong word. Integrity. I think that's the one. Yeah, what? Drones, what would you say your favourites are? And are your favourite tracks your best tracks? Dan, I think you came in just after I asked. What? Well, you're definitely not a brand specialist. I think famously, you hate this track. But what would you say your best track is? And your favourite track? And like, what would you say your best combo is? I'd say my favourite combo is probably Group 3 Nord. Definitely not my best, but... And it's probably one of the more boring answers, because I imagine it's the same answer for a lot of people. But there's just something about it. It just feels so racy. And I think as well, with Nord, I think there's the element of feeling like, if I can get to grips with this track, I can literally go on the track one day and drive it, and there'd be no better accomplishment. Obviously not competitively, but like, you know, just being able to do that, I think that'd be pretty cool. Suzuka Group 2. We've got Suzuka coming up this week, haven't we? Do we know what people are expecting the car to be? I think it's either going to be like a Group 2 Super Formula or like a specialist car or something. So I think last time they had Suzuka, wasn't it like a old Lambo or something? Just a one make. I hate Suzuka so much. Suzuka's... Do I like Suzuka? I like parts of Suzuka. As a track to race on, I don't particularly like it as a race. Because I feel like... I think that's another thing as well. There's... which tracks do I like to drive and which tracks do I like to race. Because I like to drive Suzuka, like time trial lap around there, like they've just had. That was quite fun. Even though it's a road car. But racing around there, less fun. Much less fun. Oh, it's Brands this week as well? Oh no. This is going to be a brutal week then. This is going to be a brutal week. I'm with you, Dan. I'm with you on that. Was Group 2 with... Oh, it was Group 2 with weather. The one make was before that, wasn't it? What have I got? 9 laps. Well, I haven't got 9 laps. I got at most 8 laps. Because I've definitely been lapped at least once. Oh, Daily A brands. Okay. I don't remember the last time I did a Daily A. That's the other thing as well. Let me know, Dan, for you, doing streaming, because you do a lot. Like, you do a lot of content. Do you find the time to do as much racing as you used to? Because I don't have anywhere near as much time to race as... Sorry, my brain just like short-circuited. I don't have nearly as much time to race as I used to before I did content. But the racing I do is more fun, I'd say. It's less like in my head, super competitive. More about having a good time with the chat. Or doing my uploads, so that's fun. But yeah, it definitely eats into my race time. So what's the... Suzuka's Daily C, right? So if Brands is A, what's B next week? Oh, throttle foot cramp is back. Oh. Yeah, I mean, Dan, if you... as you get to see more of my streams, you'll see must win is it's not in the vocabulary of a Rough Wizard stream. The only the only time that we had a situation where it was like, alright, we're getting wins was Kyoto, and that wasn't planned. I just happened to go out and win a lot of those races. But I'm just about... It's so much more fun, man. Streaming and racing is... I can't explain it. It's so much more fun. And my results are definitely worse than if I didn't stream. And yet I have a way better time. Oh, of your... Was it Trial Mount in reverse? Top Gear? The video you're doing? I think what's been good for me this race is when I've been around other cars that have lapped me or are about to lap me, for the most part, I've kept somewhat pace with them for a few laps. So I reckon if I was to run this race again, and it wasn't on stream, for example, I could actually have a decent race. I definitely didn't feel like that before the race started, so that's good. That makes me feel better. I don't know what, they must have something going on. Go on, mate, I'm at the back of the grid. Go run your race. Yeah, the more you do it, the better both. It's true. It's true. I remember my first streams that I did. So I did, I think, like 6 streams or something last year in beginning of November. Just because I wanted to start, but I didn't have the space or anywhere to dedicate to it. So I did a few, just to get the feel for it. I was by myself for the most part, but I was so stressed out. It was fun, but I was stressed out in terms of trying to do everything in one go. I feel better at it now, but there's going to be so much more improvement. And just as I improve as a driver as well, like, that's the other thing, is I'm under no illusion that I'm anywhere near, not just good, but like my limit. I've been doing this for 6 months. Like, there's so much time for me to get better at this. Alright, I have no idea what's going on with P6 here. I'm trying to let them race. Oh, your Spa win. Okay, I knew it was from this week. I just couldn't remember which race it was. Dan, if you don't mind me asking, what's your day job? I'm so curious if it's anywhere related to how you've sort of brought the brand that you have around. Like, if are you in a creative field? Because you're a pretty creative chap, if I must say so. Okay, this is getting a little bit silly. I don't understand how this person's in P6. I'm not going past because I'm going to immediately be blue flagged. And I don't want to ruin their race. But at the same time, I'm just staring at the bumper the whole time. They must be on a slower tyre, for sure. Hold on, Dan, I'm about to get to that. I've won races in the top split against the best while streaming. And also, not being able to win in a DRC. Oh. That's one way to take that corner. So just take whatever it comes. Great advice, honestly. Yeah, you have got some pace, but I guess with your rally, you must have, like, how long have you been doing racing with a wheel? Because I imagine at this point, it's got to be second nature to you now. So as you said, like, you can win races in top split, which to me, if you ever win a race in top split, I don't care if you come last in every race for the rest of your existence. Like, that's not easy. You work in VR and from home. Oh, okay. VR. I mean, in what area of VR do you work? As in, because I'm a software engineer. I've not done anything related to VR. I don't know how, like, is it... I'm assuming by VR you don't mean voluntary retirement, but virtual reality. If there's such thing as a voluntary retirement job, but... is it like, are you a software engineer? Is that what you do? If so, is it like front end, back end with VR, or is it all pretty much front end in a way? Like, I don't really. I'm so ignorant to how it works. That one was for you, Dan. I knew I wasn't going to get 49 laps in. We survived. We made it to the end. Look at that. Didn't come last. Who cares what it says? Who cares what it says about on track last? Didn't come last. Beecham! On a break from Grover's lobby. Sup, Beecham? Say hi to Grover as well. There was some foolery happening in the race of one, especially original P1. Okay, yeah, you said they were trying to take you out with it. Who won in the end? Ryan. Tone! Absolute legend. Where's... I never remember where all the light there. Good job is. I hope everyone had a good race today. I hope there's no nonsense coming out the back of it. Oh, it's gone back to practice for some reason. It's not showing the result. That's how lobbies work. I'm still new to how lobbies work. Racing with a wheel since a Sega Saturn. Brah! Oh, so you just have wheels attaching into your hands then. You got a 2 minute... Wait, so what? Can I see the result? What? Where did you come? I'm so lost. I tell you what, let's do this. I've no idea how far back I need to go. Let's have a look. Try and find the result. There we go. Tone! No! Did you change tyres? Oh, you did a one stop. You probably didn't change tyres, did you? Oh, that's a shame. You did. You had a really good race. You ran a really good race. Yeah, 2 different tyres, mandatory. Unlucky, Tone. I mean, still be proud of the race you ran. Farouk is in trouble. Be proud of the race you ran. Did you have fun? That's important. Alright, I'm going to go big screen so you can all see my ugly face. Remind me later. I'm not updating OBS right now. I'm streaming. Come on, OBS. Be smarter than that. You got the Saturn wheel, PS2 wheel, a Dreamcast wheel, and then an Xbox 360 wheel, and then a G29 T300 from PS4 onwards. That's. Do you still have all of them? Do you still have the consoles as well? Because that's pretty cool. I think I had one. I have no idea what it was. It was a toy Ferrari type one. Back in the PS. It would have been PS2, I guess. So I've said this before, Dan. I drove. You remember the game Driver? Like the very first Driver game. I think that was PS2, like early days PS2. And I had a wheel for that, but like that's not a you're driving slalom in a car park. Like that's not that's not a proper racing game. Like this is the first time I've ever had a wheel in an actual racing game. And I got it last summer, but didn't race with it until October last year. So I guess, yeah, I've just finished 6 months of driving with a wheel. Absolutely love it. Druid! Did you have fun, Druid? You made too many mistakes. You made less than I did. I'll tell you that much. Tone, don't worry, man. You don't need to apologize. You had a great race. Did you have fun? You had a great race. We're on round 3. I promise you, we're not going to get to the end of the season and be like, that one race, Tone, where you still walked away with a P7 ahead of the rest of your team. Oh, only if you'd done better. Only if you'd changed tyres. You did well, mate. You did well. You still have them all, Dan. That's awesome. That's so sick. I hope one day I can build... Well, I say a collection. I'll probably have this and one of the wheel. I don't know if I'll ever get more than that. But I've still got... I'm waiting for my dad to let me have... We had the Sega Mega Drive growing up. But it's his console. Had it before I was born, so he doesn't let me have it. And then my PS2 and I don't know what happened to my PS1, but my PS2's at his house as well, in the attic. You probably would have done better if you changed the hards on the last stop. Hards? Softs, surely. Surely softs. Had fun until I saw the penalty. Had pace for podium. Just annoyed myself for not reading the rules properly. It happens, man. It happens. It happened in the last race as well. Happened to some people. But we now know, right? We know we're going to do better. Next time, change tyres. We got it. I think we've had for a team, Salty and the Popcorns, we've had a good start to the season. Round 4 in a couple of weeks. I will not be racing that one. But, you ran yesterday on hards. It was not a bad pace. Fair enough. Fair enough. Well. My thing says 8:40. There's no way. Is it 8:40? It's quite an early finish. It's a lot earlier than I was expecting. Well, look. I'm going to head out because I'm going to go and be the responsible dad that I am. Make sure my son has a good night. But I appreciate everyone who joined in from the beginning all the way to the end. Those who are still here. Dan, Tone, Druid, Top Gear. I know Cheese was off to the bus stop. Jess, Darren, Beach, Drones, everyone. I appreciate you all. It's been fun. We will be back on Monday for the regular scheduled programming, 8:30 p.m. I might do earlier. As always, I will post it before the stream. I might do earlier because it's bank holiday, but just expect 8:30 p.m. unless you see otherwise. And if you haven't seen it yet, the video did go up on Thursday. Go check it out. It's a fun one. Other than that, I hope you all have a great rest of your evening and enjoy the rest of your weekend. Have a good one all. I'm out. Bye.